What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm here at Homeplay, as you might see behind me, and I'm in their Tesla Model S. So I'm going to give you a show round and let's get to it. Let's have a look inside. So getting inside the Tesla, press the handle and they all pop out, which is quite cool. So if we go inside, everything is spec'd up the way you would want it. They've got, as you look on the screen here, it gives you kilowatt average per hour, actually how many miles you can get, and wow, it is quite hot. This one's done 30,000 miles. So you get the full screen of into navigation. You can show your recent trips. Get out, it's a bit like an iPhone, you just touch the screen and it comes out. But also at the same time, it gives you all the, you see these little hazards on here, that's a Tesla charge point area, and on your route it will direct you if you're running low on fuel. So you've got all the speakers, heat, you can put the heated seats on, which I don't want currently, do the fan, move your seats, you can go to all the car logistics, exterior lights, all the suspension, everything like that. So you can get quite involved with your car if you really want to. I want to put the fan on because I am absolutely baking in here. 27 degrees. There we go. Everything you see on this screen, everything when you're driving, all this information gets directly sent straight back to Tesla themselves. And you see that Tesla Model S 75, that accounts for 75 kilowatts of power for the battery. So that accounts for how many kilowatts per hour you're going to use up. Spotify you've got on here, you can use your phone, radio. Spotify you actually get a free prescription, so yeah, you get, so you get lifetime prescription for Spotify. So if you click on that, it's signing you in and you can play whatever songs you want in the world that are on Spotify. You can go on settings, change all the balance tones, so things are endless. It's quite good. This car it's got a sunroof, which it's almost like a moonroof, but at the same time it has nice Alcantara finishings on the sides here, and it's also got nice sport seats. These are all made from Tesla, so they don't have to go to any other companies to use them. They're literally the only things I think that they use for from other companies are bits like the steering wheel, the stalks, this is from like Mercedes, these side sort of windscreen wipers, and probably like the fan openings. But pretty much other than that, they use they make it themselves, which is great. We're just going to pop outside now. So it's got a 75 kilowatt battery system in it, which to a lot of people that doesn't make much sense, but you can get probably 250 miles out of each charge. So going into the back, has got kids seats in this one, but there is 4 decent seats in the back here. Pretty bland, but they've got USB chargers in the back, nice white leather seats and a leather trim. But I find these sports seats in the front are very comfortable and they can be set up how you want them. But there's a good amount of room in the front here, and also they don't have a gearbox, so they've got a lot more room for, because all the batteries are underneath the car. It's got multiple cameras, so when you're driving along it assesses everything. It's got 6, I believe. I think there's one right in the middle there, like where you're just there. there is one on the other side. So when you're driving, it points that way, and then it's got one on each side here, so it points forwards the way you're driving, so it can assess everything whilst you're going along. But the boot capacity, there's probably something in this boot. It's pretty sizable. Yeah, it's got a lot of cardboard in there at the moment, but I think that's a pretty good sized boot. Let's put the button. There we go. And this actually is a location where they've got 2 charge points, so it's actually a local charge point for other Tesla drivers. And to have that capability, you need 2 of these charge points just here. So plug it in, charge up. But this is the quickest. This isn't the supercharge. This is the quickest outside of the supercharge charging point. It takes 4 hours for a full charge, which I don't think is too bad. We should take the car for a spin. Let's go. This is the car that it's on. It's crazy. So crank it down, and wow, that is surreal. That is super surreal. I don't believe this. I feel like I'm driving on the moon. So this car is 0 to 60 time of 4.2 seconds, which actually it's not the fastest, it's not ludicrous mode, but it is bloody quick car. It's got 75 kilowatts of power, which I said beforehand, and that equates to about 250 miles. Oh my word, look at it move. Great thing about this screen here, it tells you literally everything about the car, its surroundings, and everything it takes in its everything it pulls in terms of its information. It lets lets the headquarters know about the information. So you can see how quick it is. Oh my word, this thing is lightning quick. Ridiculous. It's so different from being in an electric car to a petrol. The one reason I say that is because the petrol car, you obviously get the noise, you get the feeling. This, it's just you get a huge surge, but this is just like base model. So it's not like the P100. P100 has ludicrous mode and it is a little bit more money. This is giving you 75 kilowatts of power. P100 is 100, so you get a longer lifespan of power, so you get more mileage, so you can probably get about 330 miles out of it. But I find it interesting, when you release the accelerator, it kind of, you feel that surge pull off, so you don't really need to use the brakes as much, but you do get just like a massive surge of, the steering's quite direct. Yeah. Wow, this is incredible. What I like about this car, it's just so effortless. I feel like I'm driving a bit of a computer, but at the same time, you're looking at the screen. You got a load of good vision there. It's got a huge screen up, so you haven't really got to worry too much about not knowing where you're going, because you can use it like an iPhone. You just zoom in using your fingers like you do on the iPhone or any sort of smartphone screen, which I find is one thing that is a huge bonus on a car like this. You haven't really got to take your eyes off the road too much because, well, one, the car's kind of almost doing it for you. It has got automatic drive, but I don't feel confident with that. James did say it is a lot better on the motorway doing integrated driving. It's probably not wise to do it because it gets confused, or it's trying to pick up on basically all the cameras that I showed you on the outside, the information of cyclists, people on the road, other cars, other users. But if you look, it actually comes up with a cyclist on this screen, which I find is actually unbelievable. But I think this is something that I wouldn't ever consider buying because of the price. I mean, I was looking online, if you look on the screen now, the cars, if I was to buy a Model S, obviously different specs come up, new and used, on the Tesla website. They are ranging between 80 and 100 grand, which is a huge amount of money, like 80 and 100 grand for a Tesla. So park it up, it's silent, but you just press the P to stop it. Oh, and then you take your seatbelt off and it goes into as if you're getting out of the car. I just want to say a massive thanks to James at Homeplay for letting me drive his Tesla Model S. Now, it's my first time in an electric car. It is pretty surprising to me, actually, the experience I had. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you haven't already, please go and check the link below, because I'm leaving all of Homeplay's information below, like their website, so you can check out what they do. Also, I'll be tagging them in my Instagram posts once this video goes live. But if you haven't already, please don't forget to smash that like button, and obviously don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed the ride, and I'll see you next time.